Hi, it's Licious again from the Trailer Park Test Kitchen. Today we're going to make Groovy Hamburg Gwavie. So today we're cooking. I went to the neighbor's house today because I didn't have no Hamburg and I didn't get my food card today. So my gracious neighbor gave me a bunch of Hamburg. So I went in the cupboard today and I was trying to find this and that or whatever. And we came up with this recipe, which is my home-cooked steak gravy. We're going to work on that for a minute or two. Got it all in there. Excuse me while I wash my hands. Now, number one, we're making Hamburg gravy, we need potatoes. So we're going to put those on. We're going to rock and roll here in a minute. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I don't have a stove, so this is my best friend over here. And that's fine. Leave it go. Get back over to here. And we're going to proceed with our Hamburg gravy mix. This calls for, not the whole package, because I'm not onion yet. That's onion mix. Hamburg seasoning. Throw that in a little can. A little bit of pepper. An egg. Awesome. Breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs. Rock and roll. Worcestershire sauce. I'm gonna smell that, if you don't mind. Woof! Awesome. A little dab will do you. Awesome. So now we're gonna get the pan hot. Throw it all in there. As we stir this around, we're gonna let that heat up so it can sizzle and all get together. This is like step one. Got about 3 more steps. Love that action. Oh, the smell. A lot of seasonings going on here. So we're just gonna let it, rock around. And I want that pan to be so hot, screaming hot. Oh, I so much forgot, folks. When I cook, I drink wine because it makes me feel fine. So it's so interested in cooking that I forgot that I wanted my wine. It makes me happy when I have wine. So I'm gonna get myself my wine glass, which I got this from a rummage sale. This is actually a candle holder, but it's so awesome and crystally, it makes me just happy. And this is red wine. It's my favorite. Look at that. Watch. Ooh. Tender loving care right there. Oh, I might need that. I got so excited, went down to my boobies. As I'm wiping my face. Sorry. That's how I roll. I'm not really in a hurry to drink this, but my pants not hot, so I have to do something. So we just have to, oh, that's all I got left? It's moving. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Right down the boobies again. That's kind of strange. Anyhow, that's all I got. I'm going to be pissed off and go to the store. Good, the last drop. Wonderful. So now that we have a hot surface here, we're just going to test it. That's hot. Like me. It's kind of hot like me. Oops. Get in the pool, boy. Remember, we're making a very fantastic meal. We got the potatoes cooking over here. Yeah, those are the potatoes cooking. Right there. You want to see it? You can see it. Potatoes. Perfect. Excuse me while I wash my hands. Oh, not there. Now I need a spatula. Or a bachelor. I don't have a spatula. You know what? This is not a spatula. I live in a trailer park, so I don't have one, so I use the necessary utensils that looks like a spatula. Looks the same, it's all good. You don't need this bowl, put it aside. Awesome. Oh! Little drip will do you. Oops. That's a big drip. Oh, I forgot about this. One of my movies that time. So. I know what I wish for Christmas. I wish for Christmas to get a bigger freaking frying pan. This is not big enough for me. It's on my wish list, actually. Yeah, blame me because I live in a trailer park. I don't go to rummage sales because I have no money. I'm waiting for my food card to come in so I can, you know, just sell it and buy myself some toilet paper or something. That's what people do. I'm not one. No, I won't go there. We're cooking food right now. Awesome. It's gonna be great gravy. The smell? The reason why it's got a smell is because of this. Yep. Perfect. So, oops. Oh. What did I just do? I broke my phone. Does anybody know how to tie a knot? Because I sure don't. We'll just pretend it was not a knot. Don't strangle me, please. Alright, let's get on with this. Awesome. Ooh, jumped over the pool. Now, the second step is going to be onion seasoning. Now, I borrowed this from the neighbors too, because they're poor as me and they're waiting for their food card. So they got the last thing in their cupboard, which they don't want to give it up, but I'll share with them, so if they want some food, they gave me this. Is anything going to come out of there? Oh, a clump? How dare they give me a clump? Don't need that. I'll go to the cupboard and I'll get myself some onion powder. This is onion powder. See it? Onion powder? Garlic powder. I might not share my food with them now. They gave me something was a rock that I did. Okay. Anyhow. A little dab will do you. Normally I cook with real onions, but my recipe doesn't call for that, so I didn't have to chop my finger off just to get onions, so loving that. That's awesome. My flour. Yeah. A little salt and pepper. Awesome. I cannot wait to taste this. That's a big chunk of meat right there, don't you think? That could feed the whole trailer park, actually. Small portions, actually. I'm sure it would. Oh, there they go again. So now I'm really going to concentrate on the smell. Garlic. Love that. So now what I want to put in here is some breadcrumbs. These are breadcrumbs. You know, just for a little pizzazz. Is that too much? Doesn't really matter, does it? It's into the mix. Oh, I am so thinking that it might need some beef broth. This is beef broth. And I have to get a glass of water. It's going to be awesome. See this really full glass right here? I got that from my neighbor that got from her neighbor. She got that from her neighbor, and her neighbor gave it to her, so he gave it to me. Only one. I only have one. But that was nice of them, though. So if you can see this, putting the beef broth in there, that is not coming out very well. The thing is, you want to know where I got this from? A neighbor. Remember, we don't have our food card. Now I need a spoon. This is a spoonula. Yes. We're just gonna let that really get crispy on the bottom because this is gonna almost like red wine. Or like it could be, you know, beer. Oh, not my red wine though, because I'm drinking that shit. Excuse my language. But can you see? Can you look on the bottom of the pan how it's getting crispy on the bottom? See that? That's what we wanted to do. So then, if they're all having a happy day, we're gonna pour beef broth on there, just make it like awesome. Making a soup or something. This is a soup or something. All the scrapings are off the bottom. Oh, excuse me. Basket. There's my gum. I want to test this. I'd like to test this. Oh, I have to put this aside. Oh, yeah. No scrapings out of there. Once you get this recipe, and I got it from a neighbor, you will want to do it all the time. All the time. Okay, so then therefore, I think this is done. I need to get my spoon friend and just make a little taste. It's dynamite! Oh, I need more of that. I'm not even done yet. That thing's awesome. That's done. That's done. So now, we're over here cooking with my fancy range over here, stove. Cold water on that because I don't want to burn my hands. Total mashed potatoes. Awesome. I leave the skins on. The reason why is because there's a lot of potassium in those. There's a lot of vitamins in the skin, so I always leave the skins on when I make mashed potatoes because we all want our potassium. So now we're going to get these little butters one at a time. With this knife. And you hear it sizzling? It's supposed to, because you don't want to get most of the water out of potatoes. So you have to put it back on the burner. They're all happy, it's okay. So then we're going to get this done so we can just follow through here. Because I have another idea going through here. I only have one plate because I live in a trailer park. If I had 3 plates and lived in a trailer park, I wouldn't have to worry about what I'm doing next. So you can see how these are just awesome. So now, we're making mashed potatoes. And they're fine. milk. It does the body good. Salt and pepper. Maybe a little bit of sour cream. Pepper. Salt. Oh, that's amazing. That's totally amazing. Now we need to get our... You know what? My neighbor gave this to me because I did not have a masher. So, is this a masher? I don't know. Let's try it. No, that's not a masher. That, to me, is making hash browns. We're all square. I know, I'm not square. So we're gonna pull the old bullet out here. This is the bullet. And the bullet is going to be like right here. So, now we get the bullet, he needs his friends. Why didn't you bring your friends with you, mister? These are his friends. Maybe they're my friends. Poke it right in the eye. Doesn't hurt him. Other one right in the eye. Doesn't hurt him. And listen to the sound. I'm coming to get your balls! No, I didn't do that. Yep. Shit's flying everywhere. Love it. The only thing I'm missing is butter. Makes everything better. So again, here's some butter. And legs. I cannot wait till this is done. Seriously, I'm so excited. Okay, so put that over there and oops. Okay, so now we have butter, salt, and pepper. Maybe I need a bit more milk actually, because I feel it getting dry. So do you? That's awesome. This is awesome. Awesome. Oh, look at that. Who's gonna clean that all up? Not me. Now that we have the tates done, awesome, completely awesome. Now it's time for a bit of fun. This is the reason why we're doing this. Oops. We need 2 cups of cold water. And some love. That's called love. Love Shack. Baby. This is a whisk. And what we do with this, we're like, you know, just make it happy. cannot wait for this all to get together. And I'm actually going to throw some mushrooms into here. That's mushrooms. Oh, one fell off the ship there. The hotter the better. So yeah, I got this recipe from my neighbor, and the only reason why she gave it to me is because she only had Hamburg in her house and flour. And then she said, hey, if you don't have your food card, you got stuff in your kitchen that you could just like whip up in a minute. That's what I'm trying to do, whip up something. I wouldn't known that because I normally eat hamburgers or hot dogs, but she gave me this good recipe, so I'm checking it out. It's cool. Let it boil. I can see on the top it's got like pepper on the top. It's got like the little peppers, the seeds. It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. And if it's too like liquidy, all you have to do is throw like a handful of flour in there. If you have flour. Throw a little bit in that, you know. Excuse me, I just burped. That was cool. Liked it? Yeah. Completely fantastic. What else do you have to do? I sit and wait. We talk about old neighbors. Oh, I had this neighbor friend that came over the other day. And he was looking for hot dogs because he was starving because he didn't get his food card. I said, dude, I don't even eat hot dogs. I don't know, it's processed food. I like the real thing. But I told him my neighbor down the road has some hot dogs, so he went right down the road and got himself some hot dogs. But he didn't share with me. I thought, well, that's rude. I gave him the idea, you know. But I was helping. We all start with this, you know, not having our food card. So. But I'm taking a break for a minute because I'm drinking my wine. I want this to be fine. Is this all I have left with wine? Are you... Is it? That's it? So now what do I do? Drinking milk now? No, it's not breakfast time. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'll just wait for this. Sorry, I have to wash my hands. But anyhow, if you want the recipe, it's Licious online, delicious dishes, and like I cannot wait for this to be done. Potatoes, Hamburg, spices, everything, just waiting for you. Now, if I had a stove at work, I wouldn't be so impatient, but this is like something that is useful and handy. So if it's useful and handy, why wouldn't I use it? Well, that's what I do. It's very quiet right now. It's not bubbling or nothing. I'm going to come over here again and taste this meat because I think this is fantastic. Just a little bit. That sits alone by itself. It doesn't even need that or that. I mean, if I had some crackers or bread, a little bit of butter, I'd be sitting there in my glory. That's how awesome that is. Yeah, that is, that's awesome. I can't explain it. You have to do it yourself. So I'm done. I could eat this right now, right? I could walk away with this pan. I'll see you later. I'm out of here with this. Awesome. So it's not done yet. It's gonna be. Come on, I'm don't turn ready for you. I'm so sorry. That's all I have here. Is this little little guy here. This is supposed to get thick. That's why I add flour to it. I'm impatient. I might have to have a cigarette. As my food is boiling away over here, I got a good idea. Put mushrooms together, gravy together, Hamburg together, with a little bit of spices and a little bit of love, and it's a masterpiece. I'm going to combine my white sauce with the hamburger meat, but it tastes a little bit dull, so then therefore I added garlic, and I added a little bit more onion powder, and I added a little bit more love and pepper. And this is how it's gonna roll. Awesome. Now this is pretty hot right now, so we're just gonna let it cool down for a minute. And we're just gonna check it out. Awesome. I have to walk away. That's completely amazing. I cannot believe I just did that. Wow. I hope I gave you guys all the tips or not tips, but this is my mother never even fed me this. I might feed it to her. Yep, awesome. Awesome. I'm not done yet. Now we have a plate. We got these mashed potatoes. I'm just gonna give it a test run. That's all I need. Put it up on there. Make it happy. Throw this in the sink. All I have is a spoon, and that's all I need. Oh, I got a mushroom right there. Watch this. That was awesome. It's got the right spices and the right flavor and the right love. Who's hungry? Who's hungry? You have no idea. The right combination, the right flavors, the right love, and the right everything makes a perfect dish. This is mine. Awesome. Look, I cleaned my plate. I seriously had my doubts that I was going to be able to pull this off without the necessity that I really needed, but it turned out great. You don't need really that many things. A frying pan, you need like a hot plate, and you need some love. From my test kitchen to yours. Peace out.